Hello, I hope you are doing well. This session I'm going to talk about one of the questions which was frequently asked by my students. How we can get access to the elevation code of a specific point in relation to the level by creating a block. Actually, most of the users which are working with the elevations are challenging with such a problem, since some tools and plates should be installed, and then the elevation is going to be added, so we can get access to the codes, and they want to determine the position of the plates or whatever objects and the heights of them in relation to the levels by scripting codes, and then get access to the values of the base or top offset values for the plates. So with this session I'm gonna give you a technique to just come over these challenges so easily. But note that you should already be familiar with the Dynamo block and the attributes, and all of these are instructed on the comprehensive course of AutoCAD. First of all, from the Insert tab, I open the Edit Block Editor. I specify the name, level, OK. Then I sketch a line here, 0.2 for the distance, 2 lines vertically and horizontally, and then by using Move tool, I select the 2 lines to just place these 2 lines at the base point. By this way, I specify the base point. Well done. Then I open Attribute Definition. Here we need 2 values. The first one is the reference value, that it returns us the code as the reference, and the second value is we want the defined formula. I'm gonna define a formula that it gives us a value as a result, which is related to the specified point. So I open attribute definition. I name the tag level. I make it invisible. It is not required to be visible. We just want it to act as a parameter. And then the default value is 0. And then the justification, middle left. And the standard text style or whatever you want. Then I click on the line by this way. Then I define the height, 0 as you can see. I press enter to move it. Well done. Again I click on attribute definition to add another tag. I name it point level. I uncheck invisible since I want it to be shown. I specify the value 0. The text height 0.06 and middle left placed. Check this out beneath the level. Let me move it a little bit upwards. Right now the blue line is the reference line with the reference point for the point level. I pick vertical measuring or measuring the dimension by this way. Then I associate the dimension to a parameter. As you can see, I name it distance. Then I double click on point level tag since I wanted to show the height. Then in edit attribute definition, I remove or delete the default value. I right click and then I click on insert field. After that, in field dockable window, I choose object by this way for the field category. Then I choose formula, and then I'm gonna define the formula here. Again I right click, insert field, again object as the name. I select the value of the level tag. I choose the property of value as you can see. OK, so right now we got the value. Then I subtract it from distance. Again I right click to insert another field which is distance. Here in block placeholder I add the parameter of distance which was just created, and then the precision. OK, finish. Let's check it out. Enter. I save the changes. The saved name was level, as you know. Well done. After that, assume that here we got a ramp on which we got some plates. Check this out. Here let me draw a X line, and then from insert blocks I select the created block. Then I can place it at the desired point, like this point. I click on it. As you can see, we can check the height. Look, I select this line and then by click and drag I extend it by this way. RE enter. As you can see, this is the distance between the level and the plate. And if I measure the distance, check this out, 92 centimeters. Again I choose the block to place it on other plates. For example, beneath the plate, I select and then click and drag RE enter in order to get access to the height or distance from level. But the entered value is 0. Let me check the positive values. Here I can select these two. Here as you can see the code is minus 5.48. Here if I specify minus 5.48 for level and then I RE enter. Right now the code or the height is considered in relation to the base point, and this is wonderful since it can be very useful in your projects in positive or the negative level, that you can get access to the height code or the height value in relation to the level or in relation to the base point. Don't forget to share this file with your friends.